crew is here, Mike. The crew is here.
Sure are.
I'll tweet this out, Justin. Is it up? We are live.
I did tweet it out.
I know you did, Justin. Oh. I see it. Relax.
Oh, you too.
Well,
all that's left.
That's all I have left in my life. Well, so a little backstory, I guess. So, Coleman's suspension. Coleman's here. Justin's here. Mike's here. I'm here. Coleman's suspension ended end of show Friday. It's 2 week suspension, which was more like, I guess, 12 days. Who knows? I don't know. So I'm texting Justin and Coleman. We have a thread, hey, Mike can come in this day, whatever. Da, da, da. So I was saying, Jeff D'Lo is going to come in this week Wednesday. He actually can't now. So stuff like that. And I noticed even on Friday all day, only Justin was responding to it.
Okay.
And I shouldn't even say, I don't think I even noticed it Friday. Saturday morning, I then texted something and I noticed it.
That was abnormal for the 2 weeks, even. Like Coleman would respond?
No, he was no, he was not
okay.
on. No, he wasn't on the thread. It was just me and Justin. I'm saying I then it was back to the original thread, so Coleman wasn't responding. So that's strange. I think I said to Justin Saturday morning, does he not know? And Justin's like, I think he wants to talk to you about something. I was like, just tell me. Like, I don't, So he's like, he's moving on. So he said he's gonna give you a call before 6 o'clock. I said, okay, great. Not great, but I understand. Then I got a text from Coleman at whatever, like 12:20, saying, "Hey, I'm moving on. Don't want to do this anymore. Thanks for
taking leave."
Yeah, right. Thank you. I was thinking this yesterday, Mike. You and I have done this many times. You've been here for all of these.
True. Yeah.
Dave, Steve, Gus.
Yeah.
Justin twice.
Actually, yeah, Justin. I guess
like 6 times, and now Coleman. Yeah. So, Coleman, how are you?
I'm good. It's good to be back. It's been a while. Yeah.
Yes. Yeah. So what happened? What changed over the 2 weeks?
He feels lighter. His voice feels.
He looks tanned. He looks like.
Oh yeah.
Were you in Jersey?
Salt Life for like 2 weeks. It was.
Where were you, Jersey or not?
Yeah. Some fishing.
When did you make your mind up that you were going to right away?
No. It was like fully over the course of the 2 weeks. Like I was just back and forth with it the entire time.
Do you have a new job?
Not yet.
No. Are you close to getting a new job?
Not yet.
Oh,
no.
okay.
I'm very much like figuring this all out first and then gonna go.
I like the image of him walking down the boardwalk in Atlantic City, just thinking
salt life,
looking off in the beach.
Yes. Yeah. So what led to you deciding to going from saying, we'll go backwards before we go forward. So what happened on last 2 Saturdays ago?
Right.
Canopy Saturday.
So the alarms were set. Fully ready to go. They were. The alarms were set. I was fully planning on going.
What were you doing the night before?
I was with some buddies, but I was still back at like a decent enough time.
Okay. So you were drinking a little bit.
A little bit,
boozing,
but like,
having a good time.
Okay. Not like heavy boozing, but I was out for a little bit. Got home, plugged my phone in. The charger fell out of the wall. So my phone dies. I don't hear the alarms.
You believe this, Justin, or no?
Panic.
I believe his phone was dead because when I tried calling him, it went directly to voicemail and the texts were green.
It adds up.
Yeah.
Okay. All right.
The alarms were set. It would just fully fuck that up.
Okay.
So then I wake up in a panic. Like,
you knew you were fucked.
Instantly see the time, and I'm like, it's just one of the worst feelings in the world. I felt awful towards Justin. Mm-hmm. I mean, of course, he goes and rats me out like
that's his job.
Snake fuck, but
you don't like that?
I mean, come on. We're not in this situation if he doesn't do that. That's just.
You don't think he should do that?
That is true. We're not in this situation.
I'm just saying.
All kidding aside, you don't think Justin should have done that?
If he claims to be the friend that he said he was.
I like the videos where Justin's like, I'm here, and Canopy like, and so is Coleman. He's in the bathroom right now.
That's it. I said if he didn't tell me, then he's got to tell me. That's part of the job.
Absolutely, it makes sense.
Right,
but
go ahead.
Still, snake fuck.
Oh boy, Justin, what do you think of that?
It's fine. Yeah. I mean,
hey, Coleman, did you like that ride? Yeah, it was great, Justin.
It was the last time these two were ever going to speak. So go ahead.
So then I just instantly hit the road and get going, which I kind of understand the decision to just turn around. Like at that point,
there's no brainer.
No,
it's just we had the rules; they were set. You were the one talking it up the whole show.
You said you weren't going to do it. How am I?
I told you were going to sleep through it.
That is a hilarious clip.
I mean, I was like, you're going to be asleep, so you were asleep.
The saddest thing, and built upon having sat in my car after games and everything, was I sat there for 2 hours
in the parking lot
outside of Canopy Lake Park, just staring up at the.
You love sitting in cars.
What do I do?
I really didn't know what to do, but also, it was just at that point. I was like, I put this upon myself.
You did.
I deserve at least pain to watch this.
Yes.
Watch the fun.
Did you disagree with the suspension?
No, that also made
Okay. As you texted me, that made sense.
It made full sense, and I think the Coleman rules, like coming up for the Dakotas and everything, like also made a lot of sense. But for me, it was just like, if I have to go, like, do I want to put myself through that?
If I have to be on time.
Do you want to be on time?
Yes, but like,
It's about being on fucking time.
It's not so much actually.
I mean, you are a fucking idiot for leaving this job. I mean, well, you've decided to leave. That's fine.
For sure.
I like you're a nice guy. I wish you well. But like it's just you just have to show up on time.
I understand.
That's it. That's literally it. I ask. I saw a lot of people went to, oh, Kirk can't keep a producer. I totally understand that can be a pain in the ass. Do I ask you guys to do fucking anything?
No.
I mean, really, Justin. I mean, really.
No, in the grand scheme of things, no.
No. So I mean, just be on time.
I fully understand.
Just be on time.
What was being talked about was like dinner at 6 p.m. It's not like we were going to be like, we're leaving at 1 a.m. just to fuck with you.
And by the way, you also know that if you did 8 months from now, if you're 4 seconds late, I wasn't going to fire you.
Yes, I know that, but at the same time,
You're going to regret this. I think. I personally, you're going to. I could be totally wrong, but go ahead. Yeah, go ahead. Walk me through.
It was more so like just having that weight hanging over, like even like
being on time.
No, it's just being on time. It's easy. Like I can't even say it's easy to be on time, but like
it's very easy to be on time.
Yes, but it's hypocritical for me to say it's easy to be on time when I clearly had.
Well, I know, but what? But you're quitting because you can't get to places on time.
No.
So why are you quitting? Go ahead.
I'm quit. To be honest, it started a little bit back. Over 4th of July, I was just home and really.
You missed home.
I missed home a little bit. Yeah.
Got my bonus back.
Hey, listen to how Steve talked to you about that goddamn bonus.
Get it from Gus.
Yeah. Did you give it to Gus?
Which also, the biggest crime Steve committed last week was fucking up this mic.
Yeah, it's not.
I fixed it. Yeah.
You did fix it?
I did.
Good. So you were already starting to have a little home sickness.
Yes.
Okay.
It crept in a little bit, and then I think.
So you were going to quit anyway?
No, but I think coupled with everything, and then having added time at home, I was like, this just kind of.
Baby. Fucking child.
I gotta come back.
Jesus Christ.
Jersey's calling.
It is.
I mean, you want to go home, go. I mean, I have no, I always say this, when somebody leaves, they can leave. I have no issues. I mean, you do realize, though, you have ended your Barstool career.
Yes, fully.
I mean, does that seem like a good idea? If you want, this is something you were tweeting about for years.
For sure, yeah.
Now it's over.
Yes.
Like, the guy who runs the company hates you.
I know, yeah.
I don't hate you, but others do. But this is now, you're going to be the guy who quit because you were homesick and you didn't want to be on time to places.
No, that was like a hard part to kind of come to terms with, I guess. But also looking at it, I was around 2 years in and figured like
2 years in where?
At Barstool.
Oh, Barstool. Oh, counting. Right.
Yeah. Just so I was like, if there was going to be a time, and I do have these feelings of wanting to be home, I didn't want to just stick it out and then have that come up again when we're in the middle of like live show season.
Yeah.
And in the middle of working on stuff and just kind of screw everyone. So I don't know. I just felt like it was kind of the right time to do it. If that inkling was there, because when I'm in on something, I'd 100%.
Okay, let's not do that. Okay, don't do it. Just spare me that. Spare me that. Please spare me that.
At least you waited for no live shows.
I don't want to scream.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, right. We're only in fucking Dakotas next week. Then we're in fucking Saco the month after, and then we're playing the next one. But
yeah,
I understand. I mean, look, if you want to leave, you got to leave. Before I get to the other stuff, just a tip for your next job.
Mm-hmm.
When you quit,
yes,
call the person, give 2 weeks notice. Don't text and say you're leaving.
Okay, that's my bad.
It was not my. You're right. It's not my fault. I would say as one adult to another, just looking for your next job. Just I would definitely. And then after you get a bonus, don't like sleep in 2 days in a row and then never show up for work again. That's my other.
It's very fair.
What would you say, Mike?
And then quit.
Yeah, that's my other. That would be my other tip. But
yeah, no,
it's too bad. I mean, it's. I mean, obviously, I didn't realize you were having these feelings of homesickness. So that's. I get it. Like, you want to go home, you want to go home. I'm Mike, I don't know, I'm not sure what there is to say about that.
I just like him having a pork roll out there. He's like,
I'm back.
Gotta be back, baby.
What are you going to do for work?
Probably just like some video editing stuff.
Oh, okay.
Nice.
Some boring.
Yeah. Oh, good ambition.
Well, it's like I'll try and do well at it.
When did you know it was over?
Probably like that Friday or Saturday, talking to you and Justin. Like, it was ultimately like up to that point.
You mean 2 days ago, whatever, 3 days ago?
Yes, yeah.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Wow. All right. Well, the big question, Ted Sellers.
Oh yeah.
I mean, that's before we get to the other stuff. That's really A lot of people speculate that was the final nail for you.
Well, I think
were you watching the show live during the 2 weeks?
This is a man resigning in disgrace. I forget.
Mike, shut up.
So you had an hour and 40 minutes. Is he telling the truth?
Yes, yeah.
So you left Ted at whatchamacallit, halfway.
We had a lovely lunch.
You had a nice lunch. You said 2 hours.
Yep, paid for it.
You paid for it. You said that.
Yeah.
So what did you do for an hour and 40 minutes?
I remember taking a shit.
It's a hell of a
8
shit.
minutes, we'll say.
Probably stuff with the cameras, either like moving over files or just like charging up stuff. Like that takes some time. So
I mean, you do realize how that
bit of
looks,
that.
though.
Yeah, but I've always heard that like people that have disabilities, if you treat them,
They want to be
know,
left on a
no, like
stool.
you treat them how you treat anyone. So
You
I
would
think
treat anybody like that?
yeah. So I think remove the disability part. From
Okay,
it.
sure. I'll do that for now. So you would leave somebody for an hour and 40 minutes by themselves?
Yeah, I think Mike kind of hit it on the head. I have a brutal problem with time. It's just it's true. It's true.
I will say I don't think it had anything to do with who he was there with.
Yeah.
I think it was just like that is what he would do to anyone. I do believe that actually.
That's no defense.
I didn't say why.
I'm not saying it's a defense.
Well, Justin, though? I don't know.
But why did you tell him that you'll be back in like 15 minutes?
I really thought that's all it would take, and then I get.
What
back
is this
and
new
I'm
thing they say about time? This new
Time
pussy?
blindness.
Time blindness.
Time
Okay,
blindness. Yeah.
You have you're 100%, you feel like you've made the right move 100%?
No, but I no, like not at all. But it's a tough decision, and I'm willing to live with you know the consequence of it.
Well,
so.
I wonder, was there any parent pressure like, hey,
No.
this show's too tough on you, this guy's an asshole?
No, actually, my mom was the one that reamed me out for sleeping in, missing the Justin thing.
Yeah.
Absolutely destroyed me.
Yeah.
Yeah, she's plastered every day. She gets to work.
Yeah, she gets there. She's hammered.
Yeah.
Well, okay. All right. What do you think, Justin, overall?
I have a couple questions.
Go ahead.
When you say I'm like
Do you not like Justin, though?
I fucking hate this guy.
Do you really or no?
Yeah, he's the fucking worst. Like,
Is it bitter now?
Is this a character?
Okay, we don't need bits, Colin. We got an hour left.
it's not a bit, but you know, this doesn't necessarily like.
But why would you be upset
is
with
there.
me? Okay, so this is first of all, it's not the first time you blew me off for something. Okay,
Fathom
I texted at 7 or 8:05. I got there. I waited 10 minutes.
Right.
Waited another 20 minutes, and then I left at 8:50.
Oh, you can't blame him for that.
No, honestly, it's more pathetic that he sat around and
He cleaned the
waited
toilets.
outside. Yeah, that's brutal.
What would he have done? What should he have done?
He should. I'll tell you what you should have done. He should have honked the horn when it was 8 o'clock and 48 seconds. I'm fucking leaving.
No, I'm saying from Coleman's perspective, what should he have done?
Yeah. Was he just not supposed to tell me?
No. He obviously had to tell you.
But it
Why
seems like you're
why
mad
you
at
mad
him.
at him?
I could sense tension between
Because,
toward
like,
him.
He texted and called you. Like,
Like, he coached like 20 times.
No, this is just after 2 weeks of it. Like in the moment, I felt absolutely brutal towards Justin. Like I felt like I fully let him down, and
Yeah, but now it seems like you're mad at him though.
this doesn't necessarily happen.
We were going to a music
You know how it definitely doesn't happen? Is if you fucking wake up and get your fat ass in the
Agreed.
car and go to Camp Lake Park for the day, which is what you wanted to do.
I know.
But
So what are you mad at him for?
I'm not mad at Justin.
it also
it's more
does-
of a bit than I.
It does happen if Justin doesn't do it. Like, what would be the solution to Justin not saying?
He just goes home?
He would just fake that I was there the whole time.
But like also like
That'd
if
be
we,
funny, actually,
if we
yeah.
got there at 12 or whatever,
Just clearly
it's
me.
where it's just like, oh yeah, no, we just got
Homeless
here.
guy picks up?
Kirk then would be like, why didn't you get there at ribbon dropping or whatever it's called?
For sure, yeah.
Ribbon dropping.
Is that what it's
Rope
called?
drop.
Rope drop.
Rope drop. Oh, yeah. Ribbon cutting? Rope drop? Oh, and they open the park.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I got you. Yeah, I don't know. So what percentage you give Justin blame? I'm 0. Mike 0.
I'll give myself like 97. 2% Jeff, 1% Justin.
Oh, Jeff more than Justin.
The Jeff thing.
Where's the
crazy.
commissioner? Call the
That's
commissioner.
insulting to Justin in a couple ways because it's giving him blame for something he didn't do wrong, and also oddly like belittling him. Like,
Like Jeff tells
Jeff
Yeah,
orchestrated
exactly.
this.
So-
Justin's too stupid to have done it on his own.
Call Jeff. I want to hear his take on this.
Will he be afraid to answer? You think, or excited that the show is finally calling him?
It's a good question. I don't know.
This is Jeff T. This is Jeff T. This is Jeff T. Lowe.
Hello.
Good morning. Did you hear any of Coleman's accusations or no?
Of what? I'm a little behind.
Oh, Coleman, go ahead.
Basically, Justin reaching out and you saying that
I didn't reach out. He reached out to me.
It can't be like
Even
park
more-
morning.
even
Go
more
ahead.
so.
Go ahead.
You reaching out to Justin and saying like if Coleman hasn't been there, you should just leave him.
We just gave the blame pie for Coleman leaving. Coleman blamed himself more, but then blamed you.
Well, first of all, I like Coleman. I'll always like Coleman. I don't like Coleman today. The blaming Justin is the most fucking pathetic, immature thing I've ever heard in my entire life.
Well,
hold
on. You actually missed.
crazy.
You missed. He actually blames you more than
Doubly.
Justin.
Yes. Yeah.
Yes, he blames you more
I mean,
than
no,
Justin.
fuck that's if you are a diehard Barstool fan, you've tweeted everyone at the company 1 trillion times. You know how the company works, how Kirk Minahan's show works. I've been ripped up to shreds by Dave, by other people. If you think in any planet Justin should have been like, oh yeah, Coleman's here, faking it like he's fucking Weekend at Bernie's or some fake person off camera. You're out of your mind. You're stupid.
I mean, you know that's nuts, Coleman. You know that's insane. So what are you mad at Justin for then?
Insane.
Once we got to the Jeff bit, that kind of took precedent for me, honestly. It
And then the camera took
re-inspired
precedent
me
for that.
there. I
Bitch.
forgot about that.
Also, I'm incredibly close with Kirk. I know him very well. In what plan do you think I would tell Justin? Yeah, stay there. That's like me killing Justin.
Makes no sense.
Yeah.
Stay and actually don't tell
If I have to
Kirk.
kill one person, I'm killing you in that scenario because at least one's better than two. So
Yeah, you know that makes you like Justin. Justin did what he had to do. You understand that intellectually.
Yes.
So why are you mad at
You
him?
know what? That's a good point Jeff brought up too. Is that like I've always thought like Barstool shows are just different, but there's an element that's similar in that world and this
Definitely.
world where like fucking if Tommy Smokes knew something about Clemmer, he would rat him out. Like
Of course,
for the show. for the
101.
bit.
That's not even an argument. I don't even know why.
think about what good example was. What was the thing last year with radio? Remember when they didn't talk about? Remember they didn't talk about like one of the things that just happened and Dave ripped them and
Oh
they
yes.
canceled
yeah.
radio.
That's why they ended the
Like,
show.
it's
Yeah. Coleman, you want to apologize to Jeff?
I'll get.
He
He's
had
not.
to
He's
say
not.
because he
He's
was
not
right.
Clemmer. So you know,
What's that, Jeff?
we
He
can
was
we
right.
can fix this.
He was right. I absolutely was trying to find him in Jersey this weekend. That is very true. that
I may have seen.
I
you
wanted to
guys.
run into him so badly this week.
Jesus Christ. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Also, I
good.
was going to ask you later, Kirk, but when we're in surviving, I'm going to give you my key card in case I oversleep. Just come in. and
Yeah,
say
oh my
that.
God. Well, you know what you should do is just buy an old-fashioned alarm and set it next to your bed. That should take care of it. Goodbye. So, go ahead.
Is it obviously Mick or no?
I mean, it's almost. Probably.
But does he want it? Like
I don't know. I have no idea.
will he do it?
I don't know.
Or will there be
I mean,
a
here's the. Like, I saw a lot of people say John Scrange should get the job. He did a great job Friday, which he did.
yeah?
But I think I'm not saying that who's going to get the job and who isn't, but like this is a job. It was one producer for the show being paid. I would probably think John would be the best choice. But I think John wants to move from Pennsylvania here to split that. I just don't think that's a great job for him at this point in his life.
Well, he would have been
He's got the
willing
root beer thing going.
That's true.
at the time, right? He would have been willing to take Coleman's salary at the time, right? Or no?
Yeah, I think, but I also think I want to move Justin's salary. I want to do some stuff with that. So, yeah, we'll see. Like, I think Justin's going to be the senior producer now.
Wow.
But he's also not going to be in that chair.
That's why Justin killed
Well,
Coleman.
the chairs are the same. There's really there never was a senior producer with me and Coleman.
Well, what if I said there was?
Well, you said there wasn't.
Okay, well, there kind of was.
I guess.
I mean, sort of. Like, you have a different role in my mind. I have roles for everybody in my mind. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. Your role is not, you're not sitting in that. You sit in that chair.
Yeah.
Yeah. Do you want to sit in that chair?
No, it doesn't matter to me.
You're not sitting in that chair. Okay. Stop asking. Not going to happen. Well, Coleman, thank you for your service.
Thank you.
We'll
Thank
miss
you
you.
for everything.
I wish you would, I get it. It can be difficult. And it seems like you just want to go home. So you're going home.
Yep.
Going home to mom and dad. They're waiting for you right now.
Someone must have made
Open arms.
the Sopranos open with him driving back to Jersey.
Do we just fade this episode of black?
It's just instead of the pizza, it's just a guy handing a guy money to go to a beach.
He passes Jim Tomey waving at him.
Phil Jackson. Just random stupid stuff.
That'd be great if he drives by everyone he didn't know over the last 10 months.
You have a defeat look on your face when you're looking at those tickets. What?
Oh, I do have a little information on Steve.
Oh, is this going to annoy me or no? I'm trying not to be annoyed today.
Maybe.
Okay.
So I came here yesterday to go through the computer, just kind of get the drops together, organize it a little bit. So I'm going through like everything from like 2019, 2020, and I stumble upon a document.
Oh, no.
The document is called FGA Pitch.
FGA?
FGA Pitch.
Let me think about this. FGA. You guys have any idea?
No clue.
It is a pitch that
I thought it was Steve's little shorthand for homosexuals.
Kind of dyslexia, maybe.
Yeah. Field goal attempts. No. What?
It is a pitch he wrote up to be the communications director at a new place.
In 2020? What is it?
It is from September of 2020. I have it if you.
Yeah, sure. Why not? All right. What is the date of this?
It said it was in September of 2020 was the time it was last edited.
September of 2020. So this guy's begging for a bonus and he's fucking trying to get other jobs?
When did he eventually walk away?
Summer of 2021. Right?
Yes.
June or July of 2021 because it was Madawaska.
Oh, man.
And the case was finishing, the first season of the case. So that'd be 2021. Summer, I think. Is that right, Justin?
Yes.
My proposal is to become the chief multimedia content creator for the Foundations for Government Accountability and Media Strategy for the Opportunity Solutions Project. For the FGA, I propose to create and produce podcast content, write regular blogs publicizing the FGA's policy advocacy, produce relevant video content for all social media platforms, and conduct media training for allies and state legislature. Okay. Is there like any chance that
that it's not him?
He's editing somebody's who's like applying for the job or something, or reached out to him?
Nope.
Oh, where do we see that?
Last paragraph.
There's
Last
two,
paragraph.
There's
There
two
you go.
words.
Yeah.
Two words that I don't see anywhere in this document. And they might be your name.
Yeah, Howie Carr's in there. Well, to be fair, if Steve's in the
He could call you. They would call you and be like, "Hey."
yeah. Also, if he's applying for this kind of job, Howie's better than me. I think. Well, I mean, do we know if Steve worked for Sam Adolphson and Chase Martin in 2013 and 14?
Breaking news.
I was able to obtain, analyze, and publish EBT card transaction data for the state of Maine and later the Commonwealth of Massachusetts. I'm proposing to write and edit a daily blog that publicized. By the way, I will also say this: Steve might have just tried to do both at the same time. He might have been trying to scam a little second job here. I wouldn't be stunned at that either. I spent the last 7 years preparing, producing, and broadcasting 10 to 20 hours of entertaining political content every week. These podcasts could include a federal-oriented show featuring wow. Social media. Effectively leveraging social media today doesn't mean tweeting out links and political statements, nor does it mean spending big money on paid promotions. Instead, we can use creative videos to generate social media content people enjoy, talk about, and share. A hypothetical example. Senator Lenderson gives a press conference to announce a legislation intended to combat welfare fraud. Later that night, CNN broadcasts a fact check. Actually, welfare fraud is a right-wing MAGA myth, the talking head claims. An agile content creator will quickly clip the CNN video, pair it with an FGA scholar, rebutting the erroneous claims, and spread it across social media platforms. That does sound like something people would enjoy. There you go.
I'm saying it's bizarre.
It's disgusting.
There you go.
I would use aggressive investigative journalism to hold state lawmakers accountable for their votes and tell stories that bolster the need for reform.
Social media. I will dox any parody account that bothers the show.
Did he not get the job, Justin? Do we know? Do you know about this? Or not?
I don't know. I just found it yesterday.
Wow.
I mean, are you surprised? I'm not really surprised.
No.
I mean, this just feels like a Steve 101. I mean, yeah, that was what, a year in?
September.
Yeah, a year and a half.
Like
A little less than a year and a half.
year and 3 months.
Wow. So do you think he applied for this? Do we have no idea?
No clue. I didn't ask him about it.
The Foundation for Government Accountability. Who do we know? Can we look up and see who the chief multimedia strategist is for the Foundation for Government
Who got the
Accountability?
gig over Steve?
What is that? The Foundation for That's where Steve should be working. The Foundation.
It sounds exactly what he's doing now.
I just gonna say,
what's
this,
the
is the main,
difference?
this is the main wire. It's a 2-page proposal for the main wire.
Also, hell of a resume. Like, you're supposed to put like a cover letter and stuff. He's just sending him a couple Word documents.
What's the position?
Chief multimedia content creator.
About us. Oh, I see the team right here. Our team.
He's so great if he was there.
Steve Robinson. Doing it the whole time.
Not a lot of guys at Barstool applying for jobs here in 2020, I don't think. Leadership. Look at this crew.
Didn't Riggs come
There's
on
Sam-
as a political guy?
He did. There's Sam Adolphson. There's Nicholas Adolphson. You never gonna guess the sort of the commonality with the gentleman.
DEI hires.
White, your group, mate.
Yeah.
But there's a woman. There you go. Gotta have one. Visiting fellow, senior editor. This is the biggest group of assholes I've ever seen in my life. You look at these people, Justin.
Yes,
Steve would fit perfectly in the picture, wouldn't he? Here.
absolutely.
How did he not wind up here? If he told me, I would have tried to get him the job.
Does it have a chief?
There's a guy there, Jacob, web developer, Jacob Filler. He's Filler, Filer. You see him?
Yep.
He looks just like JD Vance. This guy.
They all kind of look like JD Vance.
Look at them all. Look at them all. Look at this crew.
White.
It's just like, I mean, Steve was born to be in this. How was he not here?
There's so much insider trading in that group.
Look at
It's
that group.
unbelievable.
That group text.
How is Steve? Look at this. It's unbelievable. It never ends.
But who's the chief multimedia content creator?
I can't see.
Who got the gig?
Look at this crew.
It's a bunch of douchebags.
Jesus. Asshole after asshole after asshole. Never. Fuck. I'm still scrolling down. It never ends. It's still going. Who are these people?
The FGA.
Like a huge scam.
They got to hold. Someone's got to hold the government accountable. Our issues.
Mix one black person in there just for the fuck of it? Holy
They all
shit.
what, all white?
Yes, everyone's white.
Well, lines up why you applied.
White.
They must have about. I'm not privy to all these positions, but it's the chief multimedia content creator, like a general position.
I've never
Like
heard of that
chief
job.
in
I
front
mean,
of.
yeah, but Steve would want that.
Maybe he was trying to have them create the job for him. Like that's why it's not an actual resume. Maybe he's saying, "Hey, I can do. Here's what I want this job. This is what I can do for you."
He went right to Sam into. He worked with Sam in 2013. That was his in.
And Chase.
But Sam's way up here. Senior research fellow, visiting fellow.
That's a weasel.
There you go, Justin.
Justin, how dare you?
This could be interesting.
Well, we're gonna lose Justin. You just go. There's Chase Martin. He's in the house.
Oh, he's white.
How you gonna lose me?
It's
Huh?
78
Just,
people.
you're all locked in the finding the drops.
And also, my eyes don't really help here.
Yeah, don't worry about it. Don't. It's okay. Visiting fellow, Chase Martin.
He's a big, strong guy.
Jerry's always
I feel like
funny.
it's funnier.
How do you not get the job?
They're dirt bags.
All right, take it easy. Less is more. Whether analyzing SEC reports at human events, writing pro-school choice policy papers at the MHPC, or combing political and financial records for the Howie Carr Show, I understand how to consume vast amounts of information to still is meaningful.
I think it doesn't like say from Steve Robinson, but
I think
I
the Howie Carr Show.
don't think he's writing this for Grace.
Yeah, I think this is Steve. You know, he also said he worked in 2013 and 2014 for guys that did stuff in Maine. In the Howie Carr. I think we put this together, don't you think? I think this is.
It's also saved on a computer that Steve was using.
I'm no Chase Martin, but I think I can figure it out.
It's kind of written like a smug ass.
Yeah. I mean, it's perfect. I'm devastated he didn't get it, but yeah.
these are the issues that they fight. Promoting reemployment and safeguarding benefits.
Good.
Ensuring fair and transparent elections. Preserving the American dream. Increasing government transparency,
Hell yeah.
transparency and accountability.
I'm all for it.
Rejecting the radical remake of America.
Good.
Protecting patients and expanding healthcare options, and promoting work over welfare.
Good. I like it.
There's a link to Project 2025.
How do they make money? How do all these things? Where are they making money? That's what I never understand.
Well, it's not it's not a government.
No, I would say it's not a government project. No, I think it's safe to say much.
It's probably the same thing as
do
Steve with the
polling?
main wire. Just some rich
money
Guess
bastards.
there's like 70 people on that list.
That's a lot of people.
So, like you said, some money guy.
I don't know. That was a long list. You
Yeah.
could probably still keep scrolling.
Oh, for sure. Jesus. Well, all right. So do you think we don't know if he applied or not, Justin?
I don't know if he applied, but he certainly had something written out.
And that's on the show like computer.
What else is on it?
Crazy.
I've been
crazy.
going through it.
Just a social.
Yeah. What else?
I haven't really found anything. There's just a bunch of old sound and stuff. I did find this test of.
It's amazing that Cullinane didn't have something like that, and Steve did. You know, we always used to give Cullinane shit for wanting to leave.
There's just a bunch of
Or
calling in like tests.
Oh, let me hear a couple.
separate laptop. Sorry, I'm like looking at technology. That's why I can't speak on this phone call.
That's not why.
I set it up on my laptop. Then Justin called. I put him on the same MacBook, and he could hear me, but
Who's
I
he
couldn't
talking
hear
to?
him.
Himself?
Wait for it.
Was the Roadcaster connected to the laptop?
Who's that? Who is it?
Ironhead.
Oh, is it really? Oh God, I could tell. That's his fucking guy. Go ahead.
Sounds like it.
Oh, but why would the Roadcaster be connected to where Colin's studio is not connected?
I remember being at the Braintree Theater in 1995 with Jim Russo, my great friend Jim Russo, and you could feel the energy before De Niro and Pacino met head to head for the first time in Heat. That is the opposite of De Niro and Pacino meeting up in Heat. Is Colleen and Ironhead talking about?
I think he told you about this too, and you're like, don't fucking talk to him.
I mean, just let me hear more of this riveting conversation.
You just recommend, like, you use the same computer in your setup, so I'll just use, this is what I'll do. I don't care. It's not a big deal.
Oh yeah, I don't think because it has to connect to the board or else they're not going to hear it.
Yeah, because and I'll
say
just
the
make sure
N-word.
that this is recording. It looks like it is currently. I was going to say, because they say they're using loopback, and it's like, I don't know what the fuck loopback is.
Colleen has never made sense ever. Any sentence he's ever said.
I've never used that in my life, and I've never had an issue.
Yeah, I've heard it. It's kind of like it's like a computer version of a mix minus, but
Oh yeah, yeah.
I
He's
didn't
a
think
fucking
we would
insider,
need it
man.
for this.
No
Okay,
shit, he
all right,
don't
cool.
want- he
Listen,
don't want an
you got it.
intern.
I
The
appreciate your help.
The
Yeah.
Roadcaster should do that automatically.
Yeah. Yep. Okay. All right, cool. This is what I'll just end up doing this, and I'm actually, just because we're live, I might end up starting the show anyway. So with the calls before we even start, because they can call anytime they want. You know what I mean?
Is it live?
Yeah. Tomorrow will be, at least. Yeah. Well, at least portions of it will be live tomorrow. Yeah.
Yeah, because you can do that, but they will call in before. They
Most
always try
boring
to see if they can
conversation
get the
ever
job.
recorded.
Yeah.
Imagine the
sneak in
world
there.
ends is the only thing that's left.
But
like
Yeah,
the next
usually
civilization
one of the,
finds this.
Hit one of the buttons on the board that have the sound effects on it.
All right, it was loud. That go? You hear it?
Yeah, I can hear it.
Yeah. So we got that. All right, cool. That was a good
punchline
test. I
thing for
appreciate
the
it. I don't
show?
know what went wrong with Justin. I shouldn't have needed to call you there. So.
I was waiting for something.
Oh.
I have one question.
Yep.
Where do you go to load it up to podcast one?
So I sent you that. Is it in one of those emails I sent?
Are they both going to
think
just
I
fall
sent you
asleep
the
during this
username and
conversation?
Password, or was that to
Your show's
Corona
better
or
with
Jerry
fucking
West? I
Jones.
can't
It's
even
more
keep
interesting
track.
than this.
You sent me
I'll-
the username and the password, but that might have been via text actually. I'm gonna have to scroll.
If I didn't decolonate, and it's like,
You know, it's
Are
fantastic.
there other colony drops over the years or no?
He had to record that so he didn't forget it.
Of course. Great moron.
This is Jack's last. This is Jack's last. This is Jack's last show. Coleman's headed out. Now it's time to say goodbye. I guess this thing was over when you left poor Ted to die. Dug your own grave when you abandoned him at lunch. Can't dine and dash on guys whose bones can crunch. We were one iced tea away from Ted jumping for his life. Only play-by-play left would be Dave jerking off to Beanbag's wife. Started the year with 2 producers. Now you and Gus are gone. The only man left standing is one who shits on his own lawn. A hat tip goes to Jimmy for exposing you on Twitter. Won't forget how you couldn't name a single power hitter. Congrats go out to Mick till Al drives him off the deep end. Congrats to Harry on No More Braintree drives on weekends. Congrats to Jimmy Carter for outliving
Yeah, that's a
your
good point.
plan.
That's a good point.
The year of KMS was on a July fiscal year. Congrats to your old man for all that well-spent tuition. 2 fire rings from Barstool and an arsonist magician. Please don't feud with Portnoy. Let's end this thing in peace. You're 24 with tits, at least he didn't fuck you on a leash. Dave had the hits, Steve had wants and ants. But you're giving up the job for SpongeBob and his SquarePants. I'll offer some career advice as we wait on your replacement. Save Lego games for the girls chained in Justin's basement. Staying up too late, a clear unhealthy eater. The next minute fans you meet might be Patty and Peter.
Wait a minute.
You've made the choice to disembark, but it's hard to feel bad when you left Justin at an amusement park. There were rides to be ridden, lazy rivers to be laid in. Next time set an alarm when you get done fucking Aiden. Enjoyed you on the show, but it seems divorce is near. Someone get poor Justin a cold Snapple True Root beer.
Exactly.
You hit the drops and the post on that song by Bobby Costa. Basketball just won't be the same without you on the roster.
That is true.
Roster 2 for 10 on free throws. Will Milton stay as team advertiser? Now the only .20 we got is on Mutt's breathalyzer. You get your chance to make your woke version of the Wiz. The gayest thing I've heard, not counting mulching till they miss.
Hey, wait a minute. Wait a minute.
Tastes like why Little Dirk is groovy. Two things I won't see in Maine. You and Steve's stupid movie. Drops earned a eulogy call from Jeff D'Lo, but you abandoned Justin, and so this is your last show. A tad bit smarter than Dave, a little nicer than Steve. But you ditched Ted at the bar, and now I think you better leave. This was Jack's last. This was Jack's last.
Pretty good.
This was Jack's last.
It's a good one, no?
Very good,
good.
insider lines.
Yeah, good stuff.
Job, like nice bounce back.
What are you laughing at?
Yeah.
I was gonna say, Montante wants to let us know more about this golf tournament here at some point. It's like 6 weeks.
72 people. Montante's going door to door, writing down the names of people playing in it. Does he think like it's not going to be open to the public? Like he has to actually call them, cold call them?
That's why I was hoping.
I think the point of his list was telling me people who have reached out to him.
I haven't.
But he said
I know I haven't reached out to play.
I haven't reached out. You got that off the show. Me saying when you said will you play.
I want this to be, again, the least. All scrambles after like 2 hours are fucking annoying. I want it not to be annoying after a couple of hours. That's it. Because nobody, by the time you get to the 15, 16 hour scramble, you just want to get to the fucking clubhouse, have a drink, and have a fucking hot dog. Like, I don't want it to be like, it's fucking hot, it's fucking annoying, it's taking forever, this group in front of me. I just want to be able for it to be somewhat pleasurable.
All right, Montante, good job.
I don't think Montante's capable of that. I don't think he's capable of that. According to Pat, he's doing a great job. The guy's writing names down.
Try not to bury him.
Was it Dave on Twitter?
Dave from Twitter.
Dave from Twitter. Is Twitter a town? Dave from Twitter is on the list.
It's endless possibilities.
I don't even understand. Call Montante quick. He's going to do his whole, that whole thing. Well, the 22 of you guys, well, not me. I want Mutt's dad to play with Dave from Twitter. We just pair up random.
I'm
not
not trying to bring a whole
together.
foursome. I'm trying to bring my brother and my cousin. Hope. 150 is steep though.
Hello.
Hey, we're looking for an update. Is it still 22 people that have reached out to you in the golf thing, or is it more?
Okay, well, there's a little content. I'm actually just watched this part.
Yeah, see, I told you to do this exactly. It's exactly what he's going to do. Exactly what he's going to do.
The list was sent before you said how the other guys get people to play. So I did that. Had my own little list for backup.
But you realize that, like, it's not just people. Like, once we make it public, people you don't even know are going to want to play.
Yes. This list, like I said, was established and started before I knew that.
Who is Dave from Twitter?
David from Twitter is actually very helpful. He's actually the one who set me up with the Club Pro from Arundel.
Who's the other? What were the other names you don't know about, Pat? Who?
Mutt's father's Mutt's dad.
Brian Olson.
Yeah. Brian Olson.
Yep. Brian Olson. That's you said he looks like retarded Cam. No, he's my friend.
Okay.
The lie detective determined that was a lie.
Justin Duran's
a drip. We know that. Yeah.
What a drip.
And his guest.
His guest.
Oh,
what?
21.
Was 21?
Rob guy who hates Nadu.
Rob guy who hates Nadu. Who's
Rob
that?
guy who Nadu hates.
He was actually at the subway. He was at the subway show. See, this list is meant for me. It's not meant for Eric.
Well, I mean, you gave it to Pat Ford.
Sorry.
Yeah.
I thought Pat Ford. By the way, I like Pat Ford. I'm sure he's on Zoloft or whatever the fuck he's taking.
Yeah, it's
but
good.
he agreed with me that the $150 is a good sweet spot. Then I'm
I think
watching the
that's fair.
show. He says it's a little much.
Well, you told me it was $90 a head, which I didn't realize. So if it's $90 a head, we're gonna have to have some price that's reasonable. I mean,
And I was told that, Portnoy has Barstool now. We're trying to make a little money. I think 150 is a sweet spot. You actually got, like I said, fucking $1,000 a head.
yeah, I said to you the other day that's reasonable to have the conversation. Don't you fucking take it easy, relax.
150 is a good number.
Mike,
Let's get the ball rolling.
And let me say, my pushback against 150 was not knowing that you were doing. This is for golf. This is for the cart, as you promised. Thankfully, cart's included.
And a good
That's nice. The lunch.
Great if carts weren't included.
Lunch at the turn and a meal afterwards. That's 150.
Is that right? Is that what we're getting, Montante?
Absolutely.
I'm telling you, that's
full package.
That's pretty good.
That's like a real tournament.
But I was saying you could do it for $125 and sell like a bunch of 50-50 rounds.
Well, we're gonna do stuff like that. We're gonna do mulligans.
Yeah, let's not get carried away, Pat. That's a little more extra work. Okay, let's just keep it short and sweet and have a good time.
All right, goodbye.
Yep.
Who are you calling, Justin?
We do have the commissioner on the line.
Oh, okay. Hello. Yes.
I have worse words in podcasts.
Good morning. What's up?
Nothing, Justin. Justin just called me.
Oh.
Well, you said you were going to call into the show, and we want to get this.
I told you that naturally fit in. You can call me, but I was not going to call in.
Justin making calls.
I don't like this Jeff. Folks, I didn't call the show. Just let that on record.
This Justin Jeff relationship is very weird. I don't know what's going on here.
The man is trying to cover the Olympics. Okay, leave him alone.
Really, Jesus.
Really, I am. I'm watching archery and soccer. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if I'll accept this. I mean, what did I say to someone yesterday? Someone was like, "You gonna play him?" It might have been Tommy, and I was like, "I don't really want to play him in basketball, but one, if you asked, Kirk, or if my boss said to do it, I would do it." So it's been. Yeah, I mean, would I let him host an episode of A Dozen? No, probably not. If he still worked at if he still worked at the company, I would. But he's not a part of the company, so he's not going to touch anything.
You really hate Jack Coleman.
Right now, I absolutely do. And I mean, in the Minifan world, I never stay hating anyone for too long. Like that creep in that chair over there, Kane. Like I'm not going to hate him forever.
He is a creep. No one's doubting.
But
yeah, do you hate Jeff?
But
I don't hate
even
Jeff.
like
I just thought it
Menners.
was really sensitive yesterday. That was, bitching and crying about being talked about on the Unnamed show was sad from a Barstool personality like yourself, who's a professional. I don't know. It sounded very.
I mean, that's not what happened, you idiot.
Well,
my boss ripped. Shut up. My boss ripped my name. My boss ripped my name, my show, and
He
it
rips
was
everybody's name,
Jeff.
Jeff.
Oh my
You're not
God,
the only
Kane,
one.
shut up!
But you can
Because the
fight
only
back,
time you're talking
Kane,
the
right?
whole
If somebody
show is
rips
right
you?
now.
Was that
the only time you're talking all show is right now. Just shut up for 2 seconds. So, Coleman is the reason why my boss was ripping me. I don't say that David ripped me. It's happened plenty of times before. And Coleman, it happened because Coleman blamed everybody but himself, including me, for losing a job that he was clearly terrible at the end. They didn't show up on time. So yeah, I mean, I fucking defend myself. That's the worst. That's the Menners line of thinking too. It's like, just because you defend yourself, no, fuck that. If someone says something about your name, you're not gonna sit there and take it like a loser.
That's reasonable, Kane. No, you can't fight back.
Well, it's fine. You can fight back for sure. But even Ryan Whitney kind of, also said you're kind of a gossip. So he was just
No, he
confirmed.
didn't. No, he didn't. No, he did not.
Yeah,
What are
he
you
said
talking about?
No, he did. He said you were content.
No, he didn't.
on
No,
the Chiclet show.
no, he did. No, he didn't. Again, you didn't listen, you fucking moron.
Well, I did
he said
listen.
I watched. He said I watched a lot of Barstool shows, and I texted him about his own show.
That's what I just said.
No, that's not what you just said. You just said Ryan Whitney said I might gossip. That's not what he said.
That's actually
not
what
he
you said. Kane,
No,
to be fair, you did say that.
yeah, no, see, this again. That's you and the Menners line of thing. Everything's no. If you defend yourself because I'm a fucking moron. If a moron says something about you, you don't have to sit there and be like, yeah, I'm going to take that. You defend yourself, and then you guys fucking turtle up and you say, oh, you're so sensitive.
Kane, I will say I don't get. 1 second, Jeff. I was on with that guy at Vodka the other night, and he's like, I don't know why you care. So I'm like, well. Like, why shouldn't I care if I think they're wrong and they criticize me? Why should they be allowed to criticize me endlessly?
Why do they care enough to criticize?
Yeah, why can't I just be like, you're
exactly.
a fucking, like, you know, they got some, right, okay, yeah.
It's that old school. Like, people used to use that about the word like triggered. No, it's like, if you're going to say something about me, like, you're a pussy if you just sit there and like, yeah, okay, man, I'll just take that. Like, you're fucking cool. Right? Like, that's just stupid.
Hey, Jeff, I just have one question.
Go ahead.
Are you a Mikey Grab Bags fan? That's all what I want to know.
Shut up, Kane. Kane, shut the fuck up. Are you? Would you? So if Coleman made the challenge, you would. But if Dave said it or I said, you would. I mean,
I'm not in the business. I would. I mean, you and I, in terms of content, always, will help each other out.
Sure.
If you ask me to do it, like if you ask me to do it, I'm like, someone did. I will say I was pretty intrigued by someone to do it on stage at SAC. It'd be pretty funny, but that is like right up against Surviving.
Right before
It's not
Surviving.
realistic.
But yeah, we may figure out. We may figure out a day.
But I'm not in the saying no to Dave Portnoy business. So I mean, if like he would ever say me to me, I don't think he cares enough. I don't.
Yeah,
think he would.
something
But
have
I
to
have no
happen.
idea.
Something have to happen for it to get across his. Yeah.
He seems pretty for as much shit as I got. He immediately turned around and basically told Coleman he didn't care
He
about.
hates Coleman. There's no doubt about that. All right, we'll talk to you later.
Yeah. See you guys.
Thanks, Jeff.
I didn't think Portnoy was shitting on Jeff in a way that I was surprised by that though.
What do you mean?
Like if my name came up, because Coleman technically blamed me for a second.
Right.
If you were like, he's blaming Blind Mike, Portnoy would have said like, well, Blind Mike's a scumbag. And I wouldn't be like, Coleman, what the fuck? You know what I mean?
Right.
That's the part I don't get. Why he's mad at Coleman.
Exactly. That's all.
Yeah, something got him. Maybe these a lot of these guys though, when Dave gets mad, they get very worked up when Dave gets mad at them. Like they get nervous. My thing is always, yeah, my thing is always the guy's never gonna fire you. Ever.
You know, it doesn't feel that way when it's happening to you. You're like,
guess.
fuck, I'm gonna lose my job.
I mean, I've been in a spot where I did lose my job, and I don't get like that.
Sure.
So I'm in a different spot, I guess.
Yeah.
But yeah. No, I guess I understand.
But you have the people around you that get like that. It's very similar.
Yeah.
If I worked there
right
now, I would approach it differently. But I was always like, I'm the last guy here. Like
Right.
he could easily fire me.
Yeah. Well, yeah, you can fire
You know?
anybody.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I would say you and Jeff aren't in a very different spot, though.
What do you mean?
I'd say like you and Jeff in the terms of Barstool are like both kind of do your own thing.
Just career life wise. I mean,
Yeah, that's
like
a good
I'm
point.
way older. I don't, I don't worry about stuff like that. Not really. Yeah. But yeah. I don't know. Who knows?
Kingsborough Restaurant.
Well, it's actually in North Chelmsford.
Did you have a stroke, Justin?
Yes. Very good.
Cloud Sky. Cy Young.
Jeff doesn't.
Canopy
things we're
Lake.
talking about.
Why did you say that?
I don't know. Maybe I did have a stroke. I don't
What
know.
the fuck?
Yeah. I have no idea.
Kingsborough Restaurant.
I think that was supposed to be inside thought, but it came to the outside.
You have really deep thoughts
Wow.
inside your head. That's what's going on in there?
Me talk.
That's what you think about?
Because you said Tingsboro
Chocolate
Restaurant. I'm trying to think of
chip. What's going on in that head of
It was the
yours?
delivery too.
Trying to think of a Tingsboro restaurant.
Was this a parlor game?
I don't know. I can't.
Why would you know one?
It's also not a Tingsboro restaurant.
No.
Tell that to my brain.
Well, I am, I think, right?
Yes.
Okay. Not
No,
restaurant.
I'll get it in here. He's over with Quidditch guy.
What the fuck? Okay. I don't know. Well, we're back Monday with Mike and Greg Poehler. Enjoy the weekend. Big week next week, so we'll see you Monday, right?
Yep.
All right, goodbye.